Alright, we are currently in the new Koba studio location with Mikhail Morris, also known as Venom, who is a choreographer, and he's also one of the only choreographers in Toronto to work with the dancehall genre. Alright, so Venom, I'd like to know, what does Koba stand for?
Koba stands for a collective of black artists. We are a company who studied in West African, East African, traditional folk form from different parts of the Caribbean, and also contemporary and classical.
Okay. So what is it that inspired you to work with Koba? Was it something about the company, or was it just you as a eager dancer that wanted to get your talent out there?
Well, in the first question that I mentioned, the different genres, because I've trained and studied back home in Jamaica in the art school.
Right.
So it makes sense to make the connection, you know, and continue to build and get stronger in those areas and be more creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the process for getting involved with Koba? Like, was it a difficult process?
Well, it's not difficult, but you know, as an artist, you know, as people who has different companies could say that when you're having an audition, you go, you do their work, and then, you know, from there you do an interview, and then, you know, they decide if you are in or no.
Okay. And why dancehall? Why dancehall music?
You know, because dancehall, it's not just the music itself, it's a lifestyle, it's a culture, you know, and dancehall, because it go way back to that point, you know, it's a culture where people do everyday thing within the society. So that is why I choose dancehall.
Okay. So what was going through your head when you decided to do dancehall classes at Koba? Was it that about your culture? You wanted to present your culture?
Yeah, present my culture, that's the main thing as well. And just to teach people so that people understand that, hey, this is what it is and not this. So I'm here to fix and create and build.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so being one of the only dancehall choreographers in Toronto, how do you get the word out there to people to come to your classes?
Well, you know, social media, you go on Facebook, you know, put the word out there, Twitter, you know, so that people follow you, Instagram, same thing. Give out cards, put out videos on YouTube, people see it, and then, you know, yeah, you get a response. People who come to class, tell a friend tell a next friend, and then from there, blows up.
So, how long were you at the old Koba studio for?
Almost 1.5 years, close to 2 years.
2.5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So around that time, then, within that 1 year, 2 years, what were your highlights? What were some of your highlights at the old studio?
Well, you know, we do a lot of work. We do, you know, go through the process of rehearsal, especially when you come on to, because we have a season we call Sankover, which is not here right now, but yeah, we have a Sankover season, and we have our own season that showcase the company. So from there's a lot of work, you know, hard work. You know, sometimes the process can be frustrating, but hey, it's life, you know.
Yeah.
You work hard for that people see the final product. So there's always memorable moments. There's every day is a memorable moment, because every day there's something new to them as an artist. So,
Alright, and now that you've moved to this new location, 585 Dundas, what do you plan on, like, where do you plan on taking this?
Well, first I have to say it's a blessing to have a space that we can call home. You know, not many companies are fortunate, so it's a blessing to have our own space at Regent Park to call home, and plus to have our own studios plus our own theater, which is good. You know, just to bring people in, people see our work, you know, and bring more people in, like I said before, you know, and just take it to a next level. Take it worldwide, you know, do collabs with other different companies, you know, go on tour. The world works.
Have you seen any changes since you guys?
There's a lot of changes, because one, performance almost a week, every week, you know. From we came here, there's so many performances, which is good, you know, a lot of hard work, you know, dancing 7 days a week, which is good, you know, especially very fortunate to do what I love. So there's so many changes, people come, people do the interview, you know, people, same way we're doing interview, people come, you know, asking for dancers, you know, so people actually doing what they know, which is a good.
Alright, so thank you Venom, thanks for your time.